tension that is playing out in Kashmir, a medical school where India has actually shut a Kashmir medical college after most of the admissions to the medical school were Muslims, and capitulating by the right wing Hindutva groups that insisted that Muslims shouldn't benefit from institutions that are funded by Hindu charity. Joining us is Kashmir-based social and women's activist Shahid Hussain Rather. Shahid, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and welcome. Shahid, assalamu alaikum. I think we are having problem. We've had a problem earlier on as well. It appears as if Shahid cannot hear us for some reason or the other, and we're going to see if we can't get hold of him once again, unless it may be an issue with regard to the video and also the signal issue as well. Perhaps we'll try and do it via audio with him. Because it does appear that we are having a problem. But just to provide you with some sort of context in what we have been discussing is women supporters of a right-wing Hindu group shouted slogans demanding revocation of admissions at the Sri Mata Vishnu Devi Institute of Medical Excellence in Jammu, outside the residence of the governor of the Indian administered Kashmir, and again calling on the admission and questioning why out of the 50 42 admissions were Muslims, and saying that these overwhelming number of Muslims students, why have they been admitted ahead of and funded by a religious, a Hindu religious charity, which is also partly funded by the government. So we will try and get all of Shahid Hussein in a minute or two, but once again, we just want to try. Okay, there we go. Shahid is back with us. Shahid, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Right, Shahid, let's just provide some context into this whole problem. Once again, in Kashmir, this medical school has closed because the majority of those that have been admitted are Muslims.
Yes, sir. Actually, the college Sri Mata Vishnu Devi Medical Institute is located in Riasi district, Jammu and Kashmir. It was their inaugural MBBS batch. The total seats were 50 and 42 among them were Muslims from Jammu and Kashmir. And the rest 8 people, 7 of them were Hindu and one was Sikh, okay? So this college was funded by Hindu charity, and and as we all say, everybody knows that India is a secular country, but here we are not seeing anything like secular here. Like the those students who got kicked out from this college uh, qualified toughest exam of India, that is NEET, and got selected on the basis of merit, but still they got kicked out from that college because of the political pressure. The Hindu people started protesting against this and all that.
Well, certainly, and I think what you mentioned is the selection process was very, very difficult. It was a hard exam for them to get into the college, and again, apart from just the protests, but the mere fact that the school is now closed, the medical school has closed, and this is, we're seeing a government giving in to these right-wing protesters.
Yes, National Medical Commission actually, intervened and did surprise inspection and clarified that there was lack of facilities, lack of material, lack of faculty. There was nothing like that. But according to us, according to me, Shahid Hussain, maybe they are playing this because of the political pressure and the majority pressure. Majority is Hindu population is majority. When they did protest on roads, and all the political leaders like BJP leaders, legislators, they came on the roads and started protesting against this selection and said that this selection should be cancelled. Students, 42 Muslim students, should be kicked out from the college, and this all was, actually a political pressure.
Well, certainly was. But this, obviously this has now happened now. But previously, when one looks at the medical college, what had happened previously? I mean, were generally, did we find that there were more Muslim students that were admitted previously as well? Or is this the first time something like this has happened?
No, actually, in few Muslim medical college, there is 50% seats reserved for Muslim population. But here in this Shri Mata Vishnu Devi Medical Institute, there was nothing like that. Actually, 80% there was 85% reservation, but it was for, it was geographical reservation for only J&K people. Rest of the people can join that 50%. Okay. But the thing is, when 42 Muslim students qualified NEET toughest exam, you know on the toughest merit, qualified on merit and got selected into that college, Hindu people, Hindu legislators, BJP legislators started protesting, against it, and said that kick out from them this college. It is Hindu funded college, Hindu funded charity college. There should be majority of Hindu. But in India, merit is given priority. Merit is everything. Everything is, competing on merit. But in this case, where is merit? If India is a secular country, we are, always speaking like we are secular, secular, secular. India is a secular country. Where is secularism here?
Well, certainly. And also tell me, do these students that have been now kicked out of the college, do they have any other options?
Yes, government said that, National Commission India said that they will, relocate them in some other college. But the thing is, those students, 42 students or other students who were kicked out from the college, actually were competing on merit and they qualified the exam and got into the college. Doesn't mean that they will get another college. What is this? This is this is shit. Sorry.
Sorry, yes, I know how you feel. But again, we know that at the end of the day, yeah, the racism, and particularly on the part of this BJP government as well, and on the question of Jammu and Kashmir in particular as well. I mean, it's been under occupation, so it's not something that we're surprised about. At this point in time, that this has quietly happened. This has happened, and again, if there was a Muslim charity, that available, and I'm sure those charities are not allowed in any case in Jammu and Kashmir as well. So the people in Jammu and Kashmir, the students, you're all at the mercy of this Indian government, and they can do what they want and whenever they want.
I will tell you one thing. In India, you know we are competing on merit. Okay. And here, political right now, the political situation, the political parties are, uh, uh, just ruining the future of India, ruining this education system, by, doing this all propaganda for party, for majority votes. Actually, Hindu legislators, why they came up on the roads for protest? Actually, they know that their vote bank is Hindu people. So they started, protest against this, to, peace Hindu people. You got it, sir?
Mm. Well, no, certainly, Heavy Chai. Jazakallah khairan so much. I know you're a bit in a rush as well. You've got somewhere to go to, but we thank you. We do appreciate you
thank
taking time out and talking to us
thank
at
you so
Salam
much, sir.
Media. Assalamu
Thank you
alaikum
so
wa
much.
rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Shahid Hussain Rather joining us out of Kashmir this morning. And yes, we have got the tour coming up, and next week, the lawyer for Dr. Afia Siddiqui obviously comes through to South Africa, arriving here next week on a Wednesday. So we're certainly looking forward to him coming to South Africa. It's going to be quite an interesting week for us here at Salam Media, coming through for a short time. And there's going to be a number of tours that Clive Stafford Smith will be undertaking and starting off at the Nizamia Islamic School in Pietermaritzburg. There are going to be tours in Johannesburg and in Pretoria as well. So this is something that you need to look forward to. And also, we will provide you with a lot more information. But in terms of promoting the tour, Clive Stafford Smith himself, let's take a listen to what he's going to say.
Hello, I'm Clive Stafford Smith, calling you from England, where it's really cold and wet, and I'm really looking forward to coming to South Africa next week. I'll be there on various human rights issues, mainly Afia Siddiqui, the most oppressed woman in the world right now. We need your support, we need your help. But I've also got some other human rights projects I'd like to discuss with you all too. So please come along. I'll look forward to meeting all of you, and we'll do some justice together. Thanks. Bye.
Yes, Clive Steffens was coming to South Africa. So once again, Salam Media, Alhamdulillah, has had the opportunity to bring someone like Clive Steffens Smith, and I think he's going to be coming with a lot, considering that he's made some major breakthroughs as the lawyer for Dr. Afia Siddiqui in getting through to the authorities in the United States of America. So we're certainly looking forward to that. He's going to have a number of presentations, and I promise you, he comes highly with a legacy as far as human rights is concerned, and in terms of the prisoners as well. He's represented many high-profile prisoners previously as well, including prisoners that were in Guantanamo Bay as well. So I think this is something that we're certainly looking forward to. I know there is a huge interest as far as Afia Siddiqui is concerned in South Africa. There has been since her case had actually surfaced in South Africa well over 20 years ago. The two visits of her sister here in South Africa, Dr. Paulia Siddiqui, as well, generated a lot of interest as well. And I'm sure that interest will be generated once again with Clive Stafford Smith coming through to South Africa. Now, before we take leave of you as well, just to remind you of the guest host this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Zakira Isa, and she'll be talking about her journey, her connections to Al Aqsa, and this is all part of the Aqsa Week, where you can join Zakira Isa for a special women focused program on Masjid Al Aqsa, and that is this afternoon at 3 o'clock, right here on Salam Media. And this is an initiative together with the South African Women's United for Gaza and also the Palestine Information Network, together with Salam Media. And with that, I'm going to be signing off once again. Have yourself a great Jummah as well. Let us remind ourselves that abundant durood to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as well, Surah Kahf as well, and the all important month of Rajab, the 27th of Rajab. And tonight, we know many masajids will be focusing on Mi'raj as well. And uh, this obviously tells us that we're not very far from the beautiful month of Ramadan. So we're looking forward to all of this. And I'm sure in the company of Salam Media, inshallah, these are some of the highlights that we can expect over the next few weeks, starting off with Clive Stafford Smith coming through to South Africa and then building on there through to this blessed month of Shaban. And Allah Ta'ala keep us for alive to, and also more importantly, strong and healthy to be able to do justice to the month of Ramadan, inshallah, when it dawns upon us. And with that, I'm signing off. Again, it's been a great pleasure being in your company, our listeners, our viewers on Salam Media. From myself and the team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.